It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams.
Andy Borregalis to kick off for New England.
Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And here we go from L.A. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
Stafford to the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Ready.
Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an L.A. 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Stafford now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And 2nd down only works out for you.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And the Patriots get home. They dropped him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A big loss.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
He's going deep. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed, making 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Running for it with Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
To kick off for New England.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Stafford back to throw. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now
second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards on the play. It's now third down.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams.
This might be a free play for him. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set.
Play action now for Stafford. Buying some. Nacua here, he's got it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. We've got the Patriots in front. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. First and 10. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
It's
second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Stafford throwing again. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 10 yards.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger sets.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roberts has it. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go. That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
No one around. He's got space. Touchdown, New England!
Touchdown, New England.
The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love and explode.
And that's no good. He's
to kick off for New England.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Blake Corum now to return it. They pull out the reverse. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Second and 5. At the 39-yard
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
43-yard line.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Offense up to the line fast.
Good. Rams. First down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Stafford now on third down. He finds Adams complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. They're now set for first and 10.
The Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 19.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Stafford to throw again on second. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, throw.
The give inside to Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his man. It's Devontae Douglas. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At at the 39.
Made to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's third down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Here's made in the air. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they'll be left with third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
A loss of 2 yards.
Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. A very short kick here from the right half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10. Here's Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play, and it's fourth down.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike, and they got home. sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stafford now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Stafford now off the play fake. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's with Adams again. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
1st and 10.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready. Lady.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Escapes the pocket. Caught in the comeback route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Completed left side to Smith. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. He breaks the tackle. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he is inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount,
big gain downfield. This is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends. And
he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for two and trying to make it a two-possession game.
The Rams will line up for the
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there. They're not going to get to.
Rams 19, Patriots 12.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Back to the air. It's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Patriots losing by 7. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. May on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Patriots have some new life in the fourth.
The Patriots. They'll take over first and 10.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Here goes throw.
Setting up to pass. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game.
Mays pass.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
It's third and
5
10.
men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here goes throw.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
10 yards to go.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of 2.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Looking to throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
What a great coach said, football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. He's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
22 needle.
Young now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down. and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Fourth down, Young. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Penix's pass.
And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away. That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
in
that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Carolina.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Check, smash. Ready?
It's Young off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Third down and 13.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Set.
Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's now 4th down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. To throw, Young. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Ready. 45. One.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On the double. Come on, set. 50, green. Set, go.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers 7, Falcons 0. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain
22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of
Chewing up
20.
big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Falcons.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Set, ready, go.
Now Young on 4th down. Buying time to his left. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's got his man, London, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And he knew he was going to take a shot in the pocket. He did, but he also found a way to get it into the end zone.
And that has to ease the pain a little bit of the shot he took, didn't it? Being able to throw it into the end zone for a touchdown.
For the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Off the play fake, Young. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
And the Panther first down.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're... They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, ready, ready.
Young to throw on 4th. Flush to his right. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Here's Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
Young's pass.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Young to throw it. Looking near, and he finds McMillan. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
The Panthers will line up.
And Young's going to throw for this. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Penix. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Fight 60. 10.
Following the interception, Young checks this down to Hubbard. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Okay, they went for the field goal for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
His throw incomplete.
That is smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And looking to throw, Penix. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was
to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Hubbard again. And good work there defensively. He's able to keep him out of the end zone. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
45, white, green jack, set,
on play action, Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
set, ready,
Hubbard will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Taken down.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Young. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Penance.
3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
10 black. Cut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And a Panther first down.
560. Ready.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First down, Panthers.
Getting toward the middle of the fourth quarter, and with that lead, they love runs like that.
And don't we spend a lot of time looking at the timeout situation, clock management, but it's really not going to matter much if they can't stop them. And right now, they're really struggling to get them on the ground.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
They go play action. Young. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll play fake. Now Young. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Legette from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Panthers 29, Falcons 12. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. To the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air, Penix. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And my goodness, another interception. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first...
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Falcons 12. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy that was really down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another